Now they saw Jesus perambulating on earth, healing the sick. Sit down, please. Raising the dead, causing havoc in the kingdom of darkness. They went to him. They said, you are in somebody's territory and you are operating illegally. There is an instituted authority before you arrive. Let us see your authorization order. Where is your license? Even though you read law and finished law, you didn't go to law school and they didn't call you to bar. You can't practice. You know what they said? Jesus, we don't know where you are coming from. Where your license? By what medium are you exhibiting and exercising this authority? You know what they said? They said they should go and arrest him, so that he will produce who sent him. You are not with me. You are not with me. You are not with me. By what authority are you doing this? Are you following me? Section Matthew, subsection 7, article 29. Because he taught as one who had authority and not as the teachers of the law. You can know all the law and you are even a custodian of the law, yet without authority. All power is not authority. But in every facet of authority, there is exhibition and demonstration of power. So authority supersedes power. You can have power but lack authority. Are you following me? So a believer has an advantage over Satan, because both power and authority reside in the believer. Am I teaching good? Am I teaching good? He wasn't teaching like one of the lawyers, like one of the scribes. He taught like one who had authority. So Jesus was a living, walking institution of authority on earth. He was a mobile institution of authority on earth. Section Luke, subsection 10, article 19. Section Luke, subsection 10, article 19. I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy, fear inclusive. Please, I'm not continuing. The people are not getting me. You are not catching the fire. You are not understanding. Who am I helping this morning? I have given you authority to trample on snakes and scorpions and to overcome all the power of the enemy. Nothing will harm you. Fear inclusive. Oppression inclusive. Deceit inclusive. Is wrapped up in his mandate of authority authorized to you. You are not with me. He said, I have given you. You should take note. You cannot give what you are not in possession. You can't give what you don't have. So he was a mobile walking institution of authority on earth. That is why when the earthly version of men operating with earthly authority came to question his authority, They could not stop him. Because they recognized that he was above them in ranking. And he was their overall boss. So what did they do? When they find out that his authority was not like their authority, they submitted under his authority. So a believer has an advantage over an unbeliever. Because an unbeliever, no matter how powerful they are, they can only have access to earthly authority. But the believer operates on divine and supreme authority. And that authority supersedes every earthly authority. Section Matthew, subsection 28, article 18. Thank you. Section Matthew, subsection 28, article 18. Then Jesus came to them and said, all authority in heaven and on earth has been given to me. It means I am not only the carrier of it, I am also the dispenser of it. So anyone who willingly, totally surrender and submit to my authority, I also entrust them with dimension of this authority. So how do you begin the journey of exercising authority? One, you must be first totally submitted. Because nobody is going to honor your authority until you are under authority. You are not with me. You are not with me. Let me scatter your head now. Let me scatter your head. Section Matthew, subsection 8, article 5. Thank you. When Jesus had entered Capernaum, a centurion came to him asking for help. This was a commander in the military who had legions under him. He came to Jesus and was seeking for help. Go to 6. Lord, he said. He didn't call him Jesus. He didn't call him the son of the Messiah. He didn't call him the son of Joseph. He didn't call him the son of the son of Mary. He recognized the superiority of his authority and said, Lord, meaning I am subject to your authority. Though I am a man of authority, your authority supersedes my authority. So the first thing the man did was to bring himself first under the authority of Christ. You are not with me. Lord, he said, my servant lies at home paralyzed, suffering terribly. Shall I come and heal him? That was an open check. But this man understood the rudiments and prerogative of how authority evolves. Go to 8. The centurion replied, Lord, I do not desire to have you come under my roof, but just say the word and my servant will be healed. Go to 9. Go to 9. Go to 9. Go to 9. For I myself am a man under authority. Men and women who understood the dynamics of authority don't undermine authorities. When they see a superior authority, they don't explain. When they see a mega authority, they don't explain. Look at something. For I myself am a man under authority, with soldiers under me. I tell this one, go, and he goes. And that one, come, and he comes. I say to my servant, do this, and he does it. Meaning that he recognized that though he was bestowed with authority, his authority was earthly. But the authority of Jesus was supreme and divine. And the authority of Jesus was superior to his authority. So Jesus needed to submit under Jesus' authority for Jesus' ministry should find expression and fulfillment in his life. Why did he call him Lord? He took cognizance of his authority. He discovered that the authority of Jesus was superior to his authority. So it was absolutely not difficult for him to submit. Let me shock you. When you feel you and someone is operating on the same measure of authority, it becomes a little bit difficult for you to submit. But when you take cognizance that this particular person is not my mate, is not my level, is not my equal, life and life together, we are not at the same level, submission becomes a willing thing. But when you find out that you and this person, you are of the same ranking, you sometimes be contending in total submission. Am I teaching good? Am I teaching good? Am I teaching good? Do you know why many women find it difficult to submit to their husband? Because they feel they are equal. Now man is there, now woman are there. Wait till you get and not get. Let me shock you. Let me shock you. When you know they disturbed me there, I don't want to talk. So just restore my time. You saw me, I was quiet, I was mute. So just restore my time. No, I want to work on my time, but I don't want to be cheated. Anyone that they remove, they should just add it. I don't want to go beyond my 45 minutes. And I'm not asking for more time. But that one that they intercepted and interrupted, they should balance it. Ask me why. So that there will be peace. I thought you would give Jesus a big clap. When a man is broke and God helping the man to begin to make money, he can find any woman, whether educated or not educated, brush her, groom her, cultivate her, nourish her, and nurture her, and begin to share his wealth and resources with the woman. He will not mind whether the woman have education or whether she's coming from a disadvantaged background. He will integrate the woman and embrace the woman and bring the woman as part of his life. But it doesn't work like that with women. When a woman begins to make money, she feels she doesn't need a man. When a woman begins to make money, she begins to underrate and undermine the authority of a man. Hear me well. Hear me well. Authority, submission to authority should not be conditional. It should not be based on what the man brings at home. It should not be based on how much is the man's salary per month. It should not be based on the achievement, the accomplishment, the actualization of what a man has achieved. Submission is God's wisdom in operation. And any woman who embraces the mystery of submission, keep her home intact and keep her marriage to herself. It is one thing to marry a man. It's another thing to keep the man to yourself. That's right. And one of the things that will give you an advantage to be able to keep a man to yourself is your total willingness to total submission. Even when the man's character does not merit it, even what he earns does not end the submission. Even what he has achieved does not warrant the submission. You don't do it because friends are polluting and contaminating your mind. You do it because that is the ultimate will of God for your life. So submission to authority is not conditional. It's unconditional. You won't sit down to be asking, what is he bringing? What has he brought to the table? No! It has nothing to do with his salary. It has nothing to do with his ending. It has nothing to do with his credential. It has nothing to do with his position. It has nothing to do with his status. It is the perfect will of God. God's wisdom in operation for your preservation. Does the man irritate you? Yes. Do you conform to every part of his lifestyle? No. Should I submit to him because of his weaknesses and deficiencies? No. Ask me why. The level of your own submission under his authority will determine how earthly things also will answer to you. Why? Because according to the order of authority, your husband is not just a delegated authority. Your husband is an instituted authority. He is not a delegated. He can delegate his authority to you as the wife. He can delegate his authority to you as the children. But you can't delegate authority to him because he is the author of supremacy and divinity on earth. Your husband is the face of God on earth. And is the voice and the authority God recognizes here on earth. Listen to me. 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 Everybody look at me. Look at me. Look at me. Sometime as a woman, do you usually feel like you made an error in your marriage? Yes. Ask me why. As year goes by, as a man or as a woman, you meet more potential men and more potential women. And sometimes you will feel like, oh, I made a mistake with my choice. And then if you are not very careful, it will have a way of affecting your submission under his authority. Are you with me? Now look at me. Look at me. Look at me. When you understand the dealings and the doings of God, you don't focus on a man's deficiencies, shortcomings, and weaknesses. You see him in the likeness of God's image and as God's representative and voice over your life on planet Earth. Does he deserve certain care based on his antecedent? He might not. Do you like some things about him? You might not. Should I submit to him even though I don't like something? Yes, because that is God's order of operation. Do you know why many women are suffering in their marriages? Because they have disliked and distanced themselves from total submission to God's authority over their life. Section 1 Corinthians, subsection 11, article 3. Eleven three. 11:3. 11:3. 11:3. Everybody look at me. Read very well. I want you to realize that the head of every man is Christ. Now, as a man, your measure of submission to Christ's authority will also determine the flow of your wife and children authority and submission over you. As a man, you don't have a superficial authority. You draw your exhibition and demonstration and manifestation of your authority from Christ. So before shouting and dragging and condemning, where is Christ found in your own life as a man? Am I a sound teaching, please? If I'm a sound teaching, please let me hear your amen like fire. As a man, when you learn to submit to him who is the institution that empower you with authorization, it will become easier for your own wife and children to follow suit. So you can't be emphasizing on issues of authority when you yourself as a man, you are under no authority. Am I teaching good? Am I teaching good? If I'm teaching good, let me hear your amen like fire. Always number one. Let's proceed. How many more minutes, please? Okay, I don't want to exceed my time. Let's go. No, it's 45 minutes. He who makes the rule shall abide by the rule. I don't want to exhibit my time, but I don't want to be cheated. Let's go back there. Let's go back there. Let's go back there. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ. Now, as a man, the way you are shouting in your home, and the way you are harassing and embarrassing, insulting and humiliating, assaulting your wife, is that what Christ taught you? The question is, where did you draw your inspiration from? Who did you copy that lifestyle from? How can you see your wife and look at your wife whom you went to pay bride price and marry and call her devil, hooligan? You look at the children and say, I don't blame all of you. I blame your mother. Let me ask you a question as a man. Where are you drawing your inspiration from? Did Christ use any vulgar language? Was Christ abusive? Did Christ assault any woman around him? Even when they came and leveled charges against this woman who was caught in fornication, he looked at them and said, this woman has been helping all of you men. Now you want to turn the table against her. Any of you men here who know he has not entered office, first carry stone and begin to cast. All of them disappeared. They wanted Christ to exhibit authority over that woman when they themselves were not fully submitted to the authority. Then when he looked at them, nobody was there. He said, woman, you have been forgiven. Pick up your bed and walk. Let's finish the matter. Let's finish the matter. Let's finish the matter. Section 1 Corinthians, subsection 11, article 3. Let's finish the matter. Thank you. How many Kama? Thank you. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man. You like the face of the man? No. You like his character? No. You like the way he speaks? No. You like his conduct? No. Submission is God's divine ordinances established for the betterment of life. Look at all the women who are rebellious and disobedient against the authority placed over them. They struggle, they sweat, they suffer, they experience retrogression, stagnation, deception, confusion. In spite of all the prayer they go to, they don't make any significant progress. Because when God's order is distorted, destruction becomes a natural outcome. Look at women who are naturally obedient and submissive, even when their husband don't earn it. Check their life. Their life flourishes. They experience peace, calmness. They experience blossomeness. The head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man. And the head of Christ is God. Now, why was Christ able to exercise and exhibit authority on earth? Because Christ himself was submitted to God's authority. Listen to me. Listen to me. Submission answers to submission. When a man comes to ask your hand in marriage, the first question you should ask the man is, who are you submitted to? Anybody you have in this life or you have met in this life who is submitted to nobody is nobody. And if you accept him, both of you will end as nobody. I must marry this year. I must marry this year. The first question you should ask the man is that, please, who are you submitted to? Under which authority? Who is checkmating you? Who is watching your back? Who is that figure in your life that if you don't seek God, whatever he tells you, you believe that God has spoken to you? Somebody came to meet me a couple of days and showed me disturbance messages from two different guys. They said they want it now, they want it now, they want it now, they want it now. You know the only thing I told her? I want everybody around here to be settled. Please tell them to come and see me on Wednesday. I waited in the office on Wednesday. I waited. I left the office 8 o'clock. I didn't sit down. It's 3 questions I will ask you. On my chair, you will start sweating. 3 questions, not 3. Only 3 questions. You will be sweating under AC. Number 1 question, what are you living for? Number 2, which authority are you submitted to? And number 3, what do you have on the table? Only 3 questions. You will be sweating under AC. Under AC, you'll be sweating. Only 3 questions. Number 1 question is what? What is your purpose? What is your purpose? What are you living for? Number 2, which authority are you submitted under? And number 3, what do you have on the table? Because for somebody to come and you are asking the person, what are you bringing to the table? Number 1, you must first have a table. Some men don't have any table. Talk less about something on the table. But they are asking the lady, what are you bringing to the table? Is the table first existing? You don't even have table and you are asking somebody, what are you bringing to the table? Does the table first exist? If somebody needs to bring something, will the thing the person is bringing will be hanging? You must leave it. Even if the table was done by a kangaroo carpenter, it's better. Let there be table. Whether the leg of the table is not straight, let there be table. Than that there is no table at all, and you are asking, what are you bringing to the table? Okay, you are waiting hard to bring the table. You are waiting hard to bring the table. To to garnish the table, to flourish the table. That is a distortion of God's order. That's a complete distortion of God's order. Hallelujah. Give Jesus a big clap. Am I teaching good tonight? So if you want to exercise authority, you must recognize the source of authority. You must bring yourself willingly under that authority. And let your character, your behavior, your lifestyle reflect the individuality of the personality and the originality of the authority you are submitted under. Am I teaching good? Am I teaching good? Section 1 Peter. How many more minutes? Thank you. Section 1 Peter, subsection 5, article 6. In the genetic chromosome. Humble yourself, therefore, under the mighty hand of God, that he may exalt you in due time. Many have not come to the place of humility and submission. They are still struggling with their submission to Christ, and they want earthly men to respond to their submission. Any man that has totally submitted to Christ will not find the wife and children difficult to submit to him. And any woman who is broken and totally submitted to Christ will not find fault in submitting to the husband. Anytime you are struggling with submission as a woman, it's a clear indication that you are not yet humble and you have not yet been broken. Am I teaching good this morning? It's a clear indication that there are still elements of unbrokenness in you.
That's right, my father.
Because a woman who loves God and fears God treats submission as God's ultimate will for her life on earth. A woman who loves God and fears God sees submission as God's ultimate will for her life on earth and does not struggle to submit to the husband. Some women are very tactical and very technical. They will be calculating days, and they have anointing for perception of good things. When they sense that something is in the pocket of the man or something is in the account of the man, that is the transition. They will relinquish the office key. After that season is over, the office key is locked and put in the pocket. Are you like that? That is partial submission. That is conditional submission. That is frivolous submission. That is malicious submission. That is transactional submission. Your submission to your husband should be unconditional. Should I say the man should not provide? No. Any responsible man will find delight in providing for his family. The subject of provision for a man should be his lifestyle. He should not be reminded, because that is his ultimate responsibility on earth. It is his primary assignment. How can you marry the woman for more than 2 decades? You have never carried her for shopping. You have never bought her oil. You have never taken her one day just to go for even community, not outside the country, community vacation. How will she be looking at you every day and be happy? She buy her clothes. She buy her lotion. She goes to the market to hustle. And you stand as the lion of the tribe of your own house. Requesting office. Oga, if they didn't give you, behave yourself. Hear me as I go and sit down. Relationship should be symbiotic, not parasitic. You wash her hand, she wash your hand. You crash her back, she crash your back. When you begin to assume your responsibility, it is her that will be making advances for office. She will give you more than enough office. You will be the one to be begging her that please reduce the volume of the office. Hear me as I round up. Hear me as I round up. Hear me. Hear me. You need physical strength to activate office. A woman who has not eaten food cannot exhibit physical strength. A man himself who has not eaten food can die on the process of office. I leave you, I rest my case.
Three testimonies, but I'll be cutting them short. So first of all, I'm starting with mine. I came into this commission. We came into this commission, I and my family, my mom and my four siblings. We came into this commission when things were too easy for us and when things were too good for us. But I thank God for the grace of this commission and the grace upon his servant that we are not put to shame, and it has been speaking for us. That grace has been speaking for us even till now. I came in battling with health challenges. I mean, it's a long list. My mom had to spend about 120,000 to do general consultancy and whole document and piles up of tests. There were a lot of things to do, blood count, stool, this one, so many things, so many names they gave it. So when I finally did those tests, I was still in the commission, and the reports were not good because it was a challenge for me. As a lady, I can't actually go out, I can't stay around where people are because I don't know what actually happened at that time. So I was having asthma, and from the results, they said the asthma level was too high, that maybe I need to start coming to the hospital and start taking diagnosis. There was the name they gave it. So the whole thing was too much, and then on May 17 this year, I tested the bishop. That was after our Muko crusade, and I told him that, Daddy, this is what is going on, and please, I need you to look into it and check as it is your office. And he said no challenge. So on May 19th, he now asked me to come to the office. He gave me an appointment date and time, which I did come to the office after my school. And then when I came, he now used the eyes of his seer and with his office to check, and then he told me where the problem was coming from, that it required assignment, which I said, okay, no challenge. So he gave me the assignment to do, and on May 21st, I finished the assignment, and then I tested him that, Daddy, I'm done with the assignment. He said, okay, no challenge, he will call me once he's through with it. So he now called me and booked the appointment for the next following Monday, which I came to the office. And after the consultation and the consolidation of the assignment, brethren, till this very date, the reports were back to normal. No more asthma, no more pylori, no more ulcer. I'm free, I can do things. There were some certain foods I don't eat before: fried egg, plantain, beans. I was very selective to food, even to places I go to, but now I'm eating them and I'm doing well. I'm doing all right.
Celebrate Jesus.
Even my BP, as a young girl, my BP will spike up to 180 over 120, 195, and I'm not doing anything. I'm not thinking anything. I'm not affecting myself. But till now, I'm not collapsing.